Hello, today we are going to give a lecture about arithmetic progression. It's a new chapter, arithmetic progression. It's a new chapter for the class 10th. So we decided to make a video on arithmetic progression. Let's start with the introduction. As you have seen in the nature, like many things in our nature, comes in a definite pattern or a following pattern or some increasing pattern that is known as series. Okay, that's known as series. There is not a minor difference between series and sequence. That's your homework, guys. Please study what is difference between series and sequence, and I will definitely reply this question in my next video. Today we are going to discuss about some formulas and about arithmetic progression. So, as we know that in our surrounding or environment, everything comes in a definite order or a pattern. We call that order or a pattern as a series or a sequence. Okay. So now, let's see on which basis AP means arithmetic progression has been based upon. Let's take some example like AP 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see in this AP, there are 4 terms 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and all that 4 terms are more than its predecessor, so they have a difference between them. If we calculate the difference between two, how to calculate a difference in AP? This difference is known as common difference. So now how to calculate the common difference? If there are 4 terms in an AP, means first term of an AP is denoted by A. Please remember this, guys. First term of an AP is denoted by small a. Now A equals to 1. As you know, A equals to 1. So now all the terms A1 equals to 1, A2 equals to 2, A3 3 and A4 4. These are the 4 terms of our AP which we have taken. Now if we have to find the common difference, D, common difference is denoted by small d. So the formula to find common difference is A2 minus A1. A2, which is 2, minus A1, which is 1. So A2 minus A1 is the formula to calculate the common difference. What we get to A2 minus A1? 2 minus 1. We get answer 1. So our common difference comes out to be 1. Now how to verify these all terms are in AP or not? To verify these are all terms in AP or not, we have to check. Let's suppose this is D1. Now we have to calculate D2. To calculate D2, we will minus A3 minus A2. Matlab, third term of an AP subtracted by its second term of an AP. So for the common difference third term of an AP, which is 3, and the second term of an AP, which is 2, so we subtract them and we get the common difference same. In an AP, if the common difference are same, then that series or that sequence are said to be in AP. If D1 equals to D2, so series are in AP. Series are in AP. So let's now get to some points. So we can also define an AP or an arithmetic progression as an arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. In these sentences, this means that if we add some numbers to another number or some common constant number to another number, we obtain another number which comes in an AP. Like if it takes like this example 1, 2, 3 and 4, in which our first term is 1, and if we add 1 to all of them, we get the next number, like 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4 and 4 plus 1 5 and so on. So this is also we can define an AP. So now next let us take a look at what is nth and n terms of an AP. What is n? We see in some many questions in our NCRE book and as well as in our board examination papers, the n terms of an AP is this, or the n terms of an AP is that. Suppose there are 4 terms in an AP, like 1, 2, 3 and 4. So n will be 4, means n is the total numbers which consist or which exist in an AP. So what is n? The total numbers which are present in a particular AP is known as n terms. So in this AP there are 4 n terms, with the 1, 2, 3 and 4 are the 4 n terms of this AP. Now let's look at a very important topic, which is an terms of an AP. What is an terms of an AP? Suppose we take the same example as 1, 2, 3, 4. Let this be an AP, 1, 2, 3, 4 be an AP. Then our first term, which is A, will be 1. D will be A2 minus A1 as a common difference, which will also be 1. And we know n is equals to 4, which is total number of terms in an AP, means 1, 2, 3, 4 terms are there. So the n will be 4. Okay. Now what is an? An will also be 4 in this AP, because an is the last term present in any AP. An is the last term present in a finite AP. Let's be more specific to be a finite AP. What is difference between a finite and an infinite AP? So finite AP means in an AP in which all numbers are decided, means there are only 4 terms in an AP. No more term will exceed in an AP. But in an infinite AP, its example as 6, 9 and dot 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 dot, which means infinite. This symbol belongs to infinite. So there are 2 AP, finite AP and infinite AP. The last term of an finite AP is known as an terms. Now we will discuss the formula of an terms. So to find an terms of an AP, this is a formula to how to find an term of an AP. Now there is one more topic in this chapter, which is how to find sum of an AP. So let's take the same example of 4 terms of an AP. Suppose there are 4 terms in an AP, like 1, 2, 3 and 4. So how to find the sum? So if people will say add all of them, that's also a sum. Okay, that's the correct method, but I have put a cross here, because if we use this method in an AP, this method will work for the finite numbers of an AP. Means like if it is given 4 terms, 5 terms, 10, 20 terms, we can easily add. But it is given like 1000 terms, 10,000 terms are in AP. Then you cannot just add all of them and get the answer. You will get the answer right, but in the examination, if you do like adding all of the numbers, you will be losing so much time. So there is a well-defined formula for finding the sum of nth terms of an AP. So Sn means sum of nth term of an AP. What is nth term? The total number of terms present in an AP is known as nth term. So the formula equals to n by 2, 2 into a, which is the first term of an AP, plus n minus 1, which is total number of terms in an AP, multiplied by common difference d. So this is also very useful formula. Please note it down. Review. The chapter isn't over right now. There are 2 more formulas in this chapter, arithmetic progression. The one topic I'm going to discuss right now. So if in the question it is given like find the terms from the last or the end of an AP, like if there are terms 1, 2, 3 and 4, find from the end, not from the starting. If it is given from the starting, we can easily find out using the an formula. But if we have to find from the last, like from the last, there are 1000 terms given in an AP, and it is said that find the 400th term of an AP. So how to find that? Let's now listen. To find last term, to find nth term from the end. there is a well-defined formula to do this question. The formula is an minus n minus 1 into d. So there is one more formula which you have to pay attention on, because from this formula questions come in our board examination, and this formula is not given in your NCERT book. So if questions come, find the middle term. Find the middle term. Let me write the heading. Find the middle term of an AP. If this type of questions come, you may apply like some formula, an formula, that formula, all formulas are wrong. So to find middle term of an AP, there is a formula, the defined formula, which is like 1 by 2 n plus 1. Let me write it, which is 1 by 2 in bracket n plus 1. How many terms in an AP it's given? So like if there are 10 terms, suppose there are 10 terms, so to find the midterm, 1 by 2, 10 plus 1 equals to 11 by 2. Th term, the term which is on the 11th number divided by 2 gets you to the answer, the middle term. And if it is like two middle terms, then you will find the middle term and the number succeeding to the middle term. And if it is to find three middle terms, for two middle terms, find the middle term plus the common difference of that AP. And to find the three middle term. So for that, first is your middle term, then second will be middle term plus d, which is one term succeeding to the middle term, and other will be middle term minus common difference. So means one term succeeding to the middle term and one term preceding to the middle term. So that's all the formulas for the arithmetic progression. All the arithmetic progression questions revolve around all these formulas, and I will surely upload NCERT exemplar or NCERT questions and some more important board questions in our channel. So for tomorrow, I will give you a question. So it's a question. If pth term of an AP is 1 by q and qth term of an AP is 1 by p, find its first p plus qth terms. So this is a very tough question. It comes in every time board. If you solve this question, I will give you a shout out. Please mail, after solving this question, please mail the solution on our Gmail, which is given in the description below.